Kenya has granted the Gates Foundation a privileged special status that includes special privileges and immunity for its expatriate officials. This raises a very uncomfortable question. Why? What could the foundation be planning that requires such immunity? The past of this philanthropic powerhouse is far from rosy, and it's time to confront the harsh reality behind the shiny facade of its supposed altruism. The Gates Foundation has been pushing hazardous agricultural technologies across Africa under the guise of feeding the continent. Yet, behind this benevolent-sounding mission is a deeply concerning agenda. The foundation has invested more than $6 billion into agribusiness giants like Bayer and Syngenta, corporations that are infamous for promoting GMOs, toxic pesticides, and other industrial agrotechnologies that are poisoning African lives, bodies, and lands. What the foundation is doing is not saving Africa, but trapping it into a dangerous neocolonial food system where corporate interests reign supreme. Organic agroecological farming, which could sustainably feed African populations while restoring ecosystems, is aggressively dismissed by the foundation as unproductive. Instead, it channels resources into corporate-controlled, biotech-driven methods, benefiting its financial benefactors while destroying the very land and people it claims to help. This is food apartheid in the making. The so-called green revolution in Africa has already been an abject failure. It has devastated millions of small-scale farmers, impoverished rural communities, and ravaged agricultural environments. Yet Gates continues to arrogantly enforce this dogma through aid leverage and scientific gatekeeping. The foundation's next frontier, pushing unproven risky genetic engineering technologies like gene drives, which could have irreversible effects on Africa's biodiversity. Kenya's decision to grant the foundation immunity is dangerous. What happens when things go wrong? When livelihoods are destroyed? When ecosystems poisoned or experimental technologies backfire? Who will then hold the foundation accountable? The idea of giving them a special status while their harmful policies persist is more than troubling. It's reckless. We are not opposed to science, but we are opposed to the kind of science that undermines the sovereignty of our nations, of our people. It's time for Kenya and other African countries to wake up to the real agenda at play and stop sacrificing their future on the altar of philanthropic imperialism.